Do you ever find yourself wanting more out of life? Because if you do, that's completely normal. Today I will be going over the top 15 habits that are going to put you ahead of 99% of the population, and I guarantee it. So stick around, you do not want to miss what I'm about to share with you in this video. Get ready to turn your life around. Number 1, the basis for getting ahead of 99% of people in this world is you have to know how to build a routine and stick to it. You would be surprised at how many people walking this earth right now do not have any sort of routine, schedule, or basis to their days. So here's what I need you to do. The night before, around 7 or 8 p.m., you need to go into your calendar on your phone, schedule out your entire day for the day after so that you can stick to it. Number 2, you need to be able to control your mind. Once you're freshly started on your routine and you are building your schedule, getting the hang of it, that is fantastic. However, if you cannot control your mind and you let it control you, you will soon be falling off the wagon and see that you are not going to be doing it as consistently as you may have before. So always remember to control your mind and do not let it control you. Your mind is very, very powerful, and it is capable of a lot of things that people do not realize that it is capable of. Number 3, you need to invest in yourself and find your niche. Specifically, I am directly speaking to all of the people who are going through life right now not knowing what it is, what they want to do with themselves. A big part of investing in yourself is finding the career that you want to do for the rest of your life. When people find a career that they love and they enjoy going to every day, these individuals are likely going to be happier than 99% of everyone else. Do what you love and you will never work a day in your life. Number 4, make a budget and stick to it. Number 4 is one of the most important ones that we are going to go over on this list, and that is you need to make a budget. You can actually go on Amazon, eBay, anything you want on the internet and find yourself a very well put together budget planner that is crafted, personalized for you and what you are looking for. This can actually make it very, very easy and helpful to guide you along and make sure that you are doing this correctly. It's literally just as easy as listing all of your expenses versus what you are spending or making on the side. It can be yourself, both you and your spouse, or whoever is living with you and contributing to your finances. Write these all down on paper or put them in a computer, and then collect receipts or anything that you have paid for. What you need to do after this is write down all of your bills so you can see exactly how much is coming in and going out. Likely than not, once you see how much you have been spending on things that you don't need per se, this should actually motivate you to save more money. Number 5, you need to turn into a workaholic. I don't care what anyone says, and I don't care how much either your family, friends, or loved ones, maybe even a significant other, tells you that you need to tone it down a little bit or have a little fun. What most people don't realize is that you can achieve so many things if you put everything to the side and just become a workaholic. If you have the opportunity to make money, you better take it, because things are only getting harder and more expensive these days. So you can't afford to not work as much as possible, especially if you are able-bodied. Number 6, once you have become this workaholic, you need to use these funds and save as much money as possible. Once you see where your finances are going and how much more you can make, if you decide to save it after only buying the necessities, I can guarantee you that you will see your funds start to stack up over time very, very quickly. Number 7. Now, once you have started to save a good considerable amount of money, I don't want you to go buy something stupid. You need to invest your money. Do some research on what type of assets hold their value the best for resale, or you could always get into property. This, of course, as we know, never loses its value over time. You also might not be surprised to hear that almost every single millionaire, or at least a big percentage of them, have gained their fortune through real estate. You could even invest in the stock market or a business. Another tip I would add is once you start making enough money and putting it away, definitely look into getting a financial advisor who can then in return start a Roth IRA or get you involved in mutual or hedge funds. The main reason for this too is because the more that you invest once you start making money, you won't be as tempted or you won't be able to pull out money that you actually have and spend it on something that you will then regret a week later. So here's where we get to number 8. You need to find more ways to make money. If you're already a workaholic, you're budgeting great, you're making very good money, and you're invested, you need to actually find more ways to make money. Learn a skill and find out how you could make money from something that you like to do. This could even be a hobby like trade work, painting, or just offering to do some seasonal work for neighbors. Number 9, you absolutely need to live below your means. You need to live like no one else so that one day you can live like nobody else. Here's the thing. Even if you know up here in your mind that you have it going good for yourself, you see more money coming into your account, and you're actually capable of doing a lot more things than you know you could be at that moment. And what do I mean by this? Naturally, humans are tempted to go off and get material objects if they know that they can. But if you can trick your mind, once you are in this good position already, you need to act like you are poor. If you go out shopping, I need you to only buy off-brand clothing, off-brand food. We're going to stop buying everything that is name brand just to try to show out for other people. Just know at the end of the day, shiny things look cool, but they are not going to do anything for you. Shop at Aldi, Walmart, and never buy name brand clothing. Perfect example right now. This is a $6 polo from Walmart. These are $12 pants from Walmart, and I have some Hanes socks on. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars just to look good. Number 11, you need to start fasting. Myself, as well as a couple other colleagues that I know well, have all tried this out before and were at first very skeptical. And now it is a huge part of my lifestyle. This will help you keep your focus throughout the day and keep you more productive. You will also find that fasting is a better way to save money. Because you are not eating as much food throughout the day and you are fasting, this will then impact your grocery bill, so then you don't have to eat as much. Apparently it's also good for your hormones as well, but people will call me a conspiracy theorist. Number 12, you need to be able to mute the noise. This is the most important step of all, and I guarantee you, if you can master this step, there will be nothing stopping you for as long as you live. So what do I mean by mute the noise? What I would like you to do after watching this video, I want you to go on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, X, any other type of social media that you can think of that you have available to you. And I want you to either delete all of them, or number 2, if you do use them for business, I need you to delete all of the content that does not either make you money or add sufficient value to your life. Anything that is just self-sabotage. Delete everything that does not make you money or add value. So number 13, it goes hand in hand with this. Gamers out there, drinkers, smokers, anything that you're addicted to, I need you to cut off these bad habits. And I know this is going to be a hard one because there are a lot of people out there who are going through life, but I promise you from the bottom of my heart, once you give this stuff up, you will emerge as a much better person. So what I need you to do right now in this moment, kick the booze, kick the drugs, kick the video games, kick the overtly unhealthy spending, kick anything out of your life that is not giving you value in this moment, afuera, and just let it go. They're not doing anything for you but holding you back. Number 14, cut off all bad relationships. Whether this is someone who you are currently with, such as a boyfriend or a girlfriend, maybe people who you would consider your friends, or possibly even a family member that drags you down. Anyone in your life who is currently hindering you from your success needs to go. Once all of the bad things that we talked about in this video are gone from your life, coupled with the good things that we talked about in the beginning of this video, you are ready to network. Once you have kicked out every bad habit or bad person from your life, you might have a lot of time on your hands, even if you are a workaholic. This is the point where you start to surround yourself and your very, very small circle with people who have the same mindset. You just have to go out and find them, which should be easier now since you're done partying, smoking, drinking, playing video games, doing stuff that you're not supposed to. You're gonna have all this free time aside from working to go network with some people who are really going to bring you some value and possibly even make you money down the road. Networking is very, very powerful. So I'm not going to count this as number 16, but what I will say for the final send-off of this video before you go out and attack the world today, because I know you will after hearing this message: become the dreamer and remain the dreamer. If you have a dream in mind or a certain goal in your life that you want to achieve, it needs to stay up here and continue to grow as time goes on. Follow these steps and see how much you change as a person, just like that. Ciao.